see how I do my makeup? Very cute, very demure, very mindful. You see how I do my edges? Very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. You see how I do my eyeliner? Very cutesy, very demure. See how I do my eyeshadow? Very cutesy, very demure.
You want to put on a wig?
I don't want to put on a wig.
Why?
I'll put it already.
Alright, all praises and glory goes out to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you brothers pushing out the word in sincerity and truth. Also to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And this right here, these two videos that I just played are very good examples of, teaching, raising your children up in the right way. Teaching them good things, things that are filtered through the scriptures, that align with the scriptures, man. Because these young women today, these grown women today, these babies today have been brought up in the wrong way. But the first video I played is more on the wrong side, 100% wrong. Raising your daughter in the wrong way. And that's because of the minds of the women today. They're all brainwashed through social media. They follow trends. They follow the heathen. They create wicked trends themselves. The sexy reds, the Ice Spices, the Nicki Minaj's, you name it. Then on the other hand, this baby.
You want to put on a wig?
I don't want to put on a wig.
Why?
I'll put it already.
She has a better mindset. She has been taught to love what Yahweh Shemashai has given her. She doesn't need any fake eyelashes. She doesn't need to wear a wig, weave, braids, makeup. Because clearly her mother has taught her something correct. They don't get it all right, but comparing the two, it's pretty simple. And let me just get a precept here. This is Titus chapter 2 verse 3, and it says, "The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things." Right? And what is teachers of good things? Verse 4 tells you that they may teach young women to be sober. Right? Sober is not filled with much wine, not filled with much influence of the world, man. Just influence of what the scriptures say. What the scriptures instruct women to be like. And continuing, it explains more, to love their husbands, right? Grew up a young woman in a way that she's sober and silent and obedient and humble in spirit, right? To love their children. Verse 5 explains it. Verse 5 reads, "To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their husband, that the word of Yahweh shall be not be not blasphemed." So to be discreet, right? Doing your eyelashes and makeup and wearing weave and wigs, that's not being discreet or chaste, right? And let's get that word. Let me get this in what's this? First Titus 2 and 3. Let me get it in the blue letter real quick. My bad. Foolishness done. No. What is it? Yeah, just Titus 2. Right, so what I wanted to get here is the word, a couple of these words in the Strongs, right? So to be discreet, of sound mind, one sense curbing, one desire, impulse, self-control. So, women today desire to dress in promiscuous ways, in very haughty ways. They have a haughty look about them. Attention seekers, bringing attention to themselves, right? So, exciting reverence, sacred, pure, right? Modest, pure from every fault, immaculate, clean. There's nothing clean about wearing eyelashes and eyeshadow and makeup and all of that. Yes, women today, it's a common thing. It's not entirely like terrible for a woman to splash on a little makeup, but in all entirety, like she should stay away from that type of energy, because makeup itself is witchcraft. There's a lot of spells in it, and it's just demonic. It carries a very wicked vibration. That's why women are so obsessed in it. It's like they worship it. They don't feel comfortable stepping out into the world without putting on powder on their face. Dapping up their eyelids and their eyebrows and their eyelashes and doing their hair in different ways. So that's pretty much what I wanted to get out of that verse. Right, so it says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good and obedient to their husbands, not teaching them to behave like this.
See how I do my makeup? Very cute, very demure, very mindful. You see how I do my edges? Very cutesy, very demure, very mindful.
Right, there's nothing demure and cute and mindful about that. So the word demure here means reserved, slip of the tongue, modest and shy, typically used as a use of a woman. A demure young lady, modest. There's nothing modest and meek about that behavior. There's nothing modest and meek about this. No young woman should be behaving like that. Moderate, small, fear not Lord, dressing or behaving as to avoid improperly or indecency, to avoid attracting sexual attention, right? So it's just like right. Yeah, let me not say that. So you don't try to attract attention to yourself, man. Just in the Eastern cultures, man, women cover their faces, man. They're fully covered, man. That's only for the possessor of that woman. If she's under the roof of her father, before her father hands her over to a man that's worthy, she's supposed to be discreet all her life. She's supposed to be raised up into that way, because a woman is a possession, right? There's nothing meek about that, man. And right, so there we go. So the word meek, quiet, gentle, easily imposed, submissive. First of all, a little girl going on camera talking about very modest, very mindful, very demure. That's not mindful at all. That's out of order, because she's not being quiet, as it says here. There's nothing quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me get one more word. Spell it around. There's nothing mindful about that, bro. Conscious or aware of something, and these women are unconscious. And just to show where this whole trend is coming from, very mindful, very demure. It's a very demonic trend, man. It's you see how easy people on social media jump to these type of things. Oh, it's catchy. Oh, let me go on TikTok and act a fool. But they're really doing a disservice to the younger women and the children, man. Because first of all, young girl, ladies, women in general should not be on social media, right? Social media is not a place for women, because all it does is destroys the minds and goes against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You should not be wanting to go on camera to show yourself to men, talking and not being quiet, not being modest, not being mindful, because let me just play it.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. I'm very modest. I'm very mindful. You see my shirt? Only a little chichi out, not my chocho.
Alright, that's enough, man. Because I'm not even sure if this is a man or a woman, man. But there's nothing demure and pure and holy and discreet about that individual, man. Looks like a beast, walking sin. Like, you're not supposed to be in that shape. And, we have people, we all had different type of demons on us. Don't get me wrong, growing up. So you may have a food demon on you growing up. And ultimately, when you have the truth, you realize that you don't embrace looking like that. It's not good. It's a curse. We're under the curses. Like, I'm not ignorant to that, but it's a mindset. When you come into the truth, we all used to do things that we weren't supposed to be doing, man. But when we come to the knowledge and understanding of the truth, our mindset changed. But the pride of these women, these obese women, she's promoting the makeup, the witchcraft of makeup, saying it's demure, and the broided hair. Let me get a precept. It's this word is backwards, man. So this is 1 Timothy 2, chapter 9. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. There's nothing modest about showing your chest, showing your cleavage. With shamefacedness, there's nothing shamefaced about going on a camera and doing a video for attention. And sobriety, not with broided hair. So women are not supposed to have broided hair. They're not supposed to have braids and fake locks. None of that type of hairstyles like that. Women in the kingdom will have their hair long down to the ground, covered. That would be reserved for their men, right? This is not a thing that's supposed to be advertised for the whole world to see. Like today, this day and age, you go outside, you see a woman in boom shots, you see a woman in a bodysuit, boobs all out, no bra, nipples showing, very promiscuous, very haughty, very whorish, there's a lot of whoredom being promoted, man. These women are not discreet, they're not mindful, they're not demure. That's not what it is. It's a big misconception, and it's a very and you have two sides of the coin, man. You have Sexy Red. She came out saying, no, she's not demure, she's not none of that, she's a hoe or whatever. At least she's keeping it real, because the women that are claiming to be are not. They're both through. None of them are right. In their right mind, I should say. One is more honest than one, and one is more delusional. But the Sexy Red herself, she is off. Yes, she curses. She's made to be like that. Yahweh Shemel made her to be like that to destroy her. But she's off too, because our women should not be in that vibration, in that spirit. They're actually supposed to be very mindful and demure in righteousness, according to what the scriptures say, right? And he says, not with broidered hair or gold, pearls, or costly array. Yeah, women will be exalted through their men. Just like how Yahweh Shemel Shai will exalt his men in the kingdom, right? So women will have gold and pearl and stuff like that. But in this time, they're not supposed to be behaving like that. More discreet, more shamefaced, more modest, and that's not what's happening. Verse 10 reads, but which becometh woman professing godliness with good works, that the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So women are supposed to be in silence, not supposed to be exalting themselves on the level of men. Women are supposed to teach women, but you're supposed to be teachers of good things, like what I read in Titus, right? Just have a few more here, and then I'll close. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, he or she. So in this case, a woman, a young lady. And when he or she is old, he will not depart from it. So she will not depart from the righteous teachings, like the young lady, the little baby here. What should it?
Put on wig. You want to put on wig?
Put on wig. I don't want to put on my wig.
Why?
I'll put it already.
Right, and that's right. She has very beautiful hair already. Because why? Yahweh Shemiel Shai gave it to her. And whatever the Lord has given us is perfect in itself. Right? So but she was taught, she was raised up to think like that. So that's just the point, man. You know, we continuously, consistently fill these children's minds up with filth. You know, staying on the topic of the woman. So this is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh Shemiel Shai, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. So the old paths will be the teachings of the true demure and mindful woman. You know, teachers of good things. Where is a good way? Walk therein. So you're supposed to walk in these righteous ways. Actually walk into them. Be quiet. Be silent. Be meek. Ye shall find rest for your souls, but they said we will not walk therein, and that's what's happening today. People today decide, Yahweh Shemiel Shai put the spirit on them to walk contrary to his orders, because their own wickedness, man, their own rebelliousness is going to correct them. They're going to be judged. Judgment is going to correct them at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So this is Matthew chapter 15, verse 9. And it says, but in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. So pretty much right now, this whole trend is the doctrine of women right now. Esau them uses Eve to push all of these foolery, man. These idiotic doctrines, man. To say it simpler. And that's just the world we live in today, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shemiel Shai. We need Yahweh to send his son Yahweh Shai, man, to deliver us from this place, man. Because I don't have a child, I have a daughter, but damn, man, like, no woman should be on social media. Nonetheless, a young woman, a young girl, she shouldn't have a camera in her face doing a video like this, This is off, man. Only thing that could save our people is repentance. Yahweh Shemiel Shai, first and foremost, through whom we get repentance, or a missile, man. Because if you young women and mothers don't change, that's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be purged, to be cured, man. To be reborn in the kingdom, in righteousness. Shalom.